Sir, yes, sir. What it do, gang? We live, we back, man. Welcome back to the Golden Goose DFS show. I'm your host, Chandler Blakely, aka Goose. Y'all know why I'm here, bringing you another edition of my starting five for DraftKings and FanDuel. But before we get into it, we're gonna do the lineup review for you, going over my best lineups on DraftKings and FanDuel. Alright? So if you're new to the channel, man, you in the right spot. Hit that subscribe button, turn your notification bells on so you can be here rocking with us every day when the videos drop. Alright? Let's get to it. But before we do, y'all know, hit that like button for your boy. Alright? Last night, man, it was a rough one, man. 4 games. Small slates are always tough. Always tough on the small slate, especially when you get a slate like last night with everybody know just get the Detroit guys and then just try to get different everywhere else. So you had all that Detroit value, man. That was the move. Just lock those guys in and then try to get different with your pay up options. So that's what we tried to do a lot of yesterday. Just mini cashes all the way across the board. Nothing spectacular. This is my best lineup. This is $1.20 max over here on DK. Put up 291 in this particular contest. As you can see, man, it don't take much breakdown. As you can see, it's 3-4 Pistons. Yesterday, everybody's bill was the same, man. Whether you did 3 or 4 Pistons, and then like you just try to get different. So that's what we try to do here. Burks, Wiseman, Diallo with the Pistons we had in this particular one. Try to get different with Harden at my pay-up option. Got him at 15%. Lovely. That's a good sign. We know we was on the right path because the winning lineup had Harden and Robinson in it. The two guys I chose to get different with. I think that the winning lineup just had Butler instead of Tatum, which we had Butler yesterday too. I talked about him yesterday in the video. So try to get different in this particular lineup with Harden and Robinson. Robinson solid at 4%, gave you 35 fantasy points. But, I mean, when you Wiseman and Bagley gave you that, so you didn't have to get here, but it was just a nice leverage piece to have. I was hoping for OT in this Philly-Miami game. Harden could have definitely got us there. But Burks was solid at 57%. Tatum let us down, 57% on. No Jaylen Brown. He struggled, got ejected with like 4 minutes left to go in the game, so he could have did a little better, but downhill for him. Wiseman. Once we started that Pistons starting lineup threw everybody for a loop. Well, once I saw that starting lineup, I knew that everybody just about to play. So got Wiseman here 63% on. I originally went Bagley because I thought he was gonna be the starter, but Wise got the start, so went him. He was solid at 63% on. Mark Williams at 22% on was solid with 36 fantasy points. Diallo at 44%. 35 from him, and then Brandon Ingram, of course, 30% down here, 39 fantasy points for him. So, like I said yesterday, man, the small slates are always tough. We typically go kind of light on the small slate, so that's what we did yesterday. Like I said, mid cash is all the way across the board, nothing to write home about. FanDuel 306. Went Derek White at the top. I mean, it was the same thing. On FanDuel was a little different because those Piston guys wasn't as cheap as they were on DK, but you still getting 2 or 3 Pistons in your lineup. That's what we did here. Try to get a little different with Rodney McGruder. Saw he was starting. Figured nobody would go there. I just rolled the dice on him. I took some livers too, but he got hurt. That really killed me. Rodham grew to 9%. I only gave you 12 fantasy points. Got some Paulo Banchero over here. He came in a little higher than I thought. I didn't think nobody was going to get him. I was trying to get different with Banchero over here at 21% on. He gave you 45 fantasy points. Tatum, once again, was a letdown, and then Wiseman here. So pretty chalky on this one outside of Magruder. But that's the type it is. That's how it is on small slates, especially when you got clear and obvious value like Detroit. You just got to try to get different with your construction, man. We weren't able to do it yesterday, but let's get to today's 10-game slate and get ready for a wild one. Let me tell you something. 400 plus tonight. It is so much value, and tonight is we got more value than we had last night, obviously, because there's more games, but more pay-up options as well. It's going to be a high-scoring wild night. You got a bunch of value already. Could get some more with guys like Fox being questionable, Jamal Murray being questionable. Could open up some more value, but you got plenty of value right now with the Thunder, the Lakers, the Jazz. It is value all over the place. This is going to be a wild one. Let's get to this breakdown. At the point guard, at the top, everybody's chalk. Chris Dunn, 3,600. Listen. Don't overcomplicate this shit, man. Keep it simple. Get you Chris Dunn, especially in your single entry. He's going to be super high on, but there's no Clarkson, no Sexton. We saw him get 24 minutes last time with Clarkson and have a solid game. He should get the start now with no Clarkson. Sign me up for Chris Dunn. This is great chalk, guys. Do not avoid it here. I know he's struggling. He can come out here and lay a dub for you. He can do it now. He's not no all-star, but just the spot, the matchup, the minutes, everything, the price. Just get Chris Dunn. Keep it simple. At the shooting guard, sign me up for Bradley Beal. Trying to get different here with some of my intermediate options, which is what you're going to have to do because, well, you don't even got, it's so much value, man. There's so many ways you can go. But I'm going Beal to try to get a little different here, 7,600. I like the matchup. Porzingis is doubtful. He should be out. So we seen Beal. I'm liking the minutes he's been getting lately. He hasn't really had those big games yet. So I'm looking forward here in this spot against Atlanta. Just him and Kuzma to lead the show, and maybe without Monte Morris as well. So you may can pick up a little Dalian Wright for another little piece of value. I wouldn't necessarily go there, but give me Bradley Beal, 7,600. Loving the minutes. 20-plus shot attempts the last couple of games. All it's going to take is one game for him to have an efficient shooting night, and you can get a monster from him. I'm looking for that here. Should be some few more shots for him with no Porzingis. I like getting Bradley Beal in this matchup. At the small forward, just sign me up for Taylor Horton-Tucker. Their price is up, $5,900, but him... you can play all the Jazz. I'm going to tell you something right now. You can play all the Jazz. All the Jazz starters. Dunn, Tucker, Markkanen, Olenek, Kessler, and whoever else they put in the starting lineup. All the Jazz starters they play. Dunn, Tucker, and Markkanen are going to be my favorite Jazz. They should soak up so much of the usage with no Clarkson. All them Clarkson shots, Tucker going to pick up some of them. Dunn, it's just so much usage to go around, man. It's just $5,900. You can get, it's a better value place, but better value plays. Can't talk this morning, man. Better value plays that's a little cheaper, but I like Taylor Horton-Tucker. I think he's gonna come in a little under owned just because of that price tag. Like I said, you got cheaper guys here, especially when you're looking at the next matchup, like my power forward Jared Vanderbilt. Stop the video right now. Listen to me and listen to me good. Play all the Lakers tomorrow. I like every Laker, Schroeder, Beasley, Vanderbilt, Anthony Davis, and whoever else they put in that starting lineup. Sign me up for the Lakers today, man. They go, man, listen, just play the Lakers. Give me Jared Vanderbilt, 4,100, double threat, should see big minutes. They playing Memphis. There's no LeBron, possibly no D'Angelo Russell. He shouldn't be there. He's doubtful or questionable, one of the two. These guys gonna see big minutes. I like all the Lakers, man. Sign me up. Do not avoid them. Keep it simple today. It's a lot going on, but keep it simple, man. I think the Lakers is the best value squad on the slate. I mean, it's obvious. There's no secret. I'm not telling you that don't nobody know. I'm telling you not to avoid them and try to overcomplicate and overthink it, man. Get you some Lakers. I like Jared Vanderbilt at 4,100. And at the center of the thumbnail, give me AD. I know Memphis have a strong defense, tough defense, but I think AD knows what he has to do. They need to win. They're trying to move up. He's going to come out all systems go, all systems gunning. It looked like he was trying to find that dominant offensive groove last game out against the Mavericks. I like going AD right here. One of my favorite pay-up options on today's slate. I'm going to live and die on this Laker hill tonight. Kill me on it. I'm telling you right now. I'm standing on all Lakers tonight. That's where we at. But you're starting fire right here for DK. Chris Dunn, Bradley Beal, Taylor Horton-Tucker, Jared Vanderbilt, and Anthony Davis. All right? Let's go look at FanDuel and see what I'm feeling over there. Nothing changes at the top, man. This is gonna be one. Typically, my starting fives differ a little bit from site to site because of the pricing, but this is gonna be one of those West slates that they look pretty similar. I'm gonna tell you that right now because it's just Chris Dunn, 4,500. Sign me up. A little more expensive over here. He ain't as a slam dunk value over here on FanDuel as he is on DK at 3,600, but he's still in play. He's still going to be chalky, man. One of the best value plays on FanDuel as well at 4,500. Coming in shooting guard, I'm staying with his teammate, Taylor Horton-Tucker, 5,900, same price as DK. Like I said, I'm hoping that the ownership ain't as high on him, especially if you get like Jamal Murray out and Fox out. It's going to open up some more value guards. So Taylor Horton-Tucker being 5,900 is like an odd pricing for him. I'm hoping to get him at a lower ownership, but he's still a guy that can fill up the stat sheet for you, man. I like getting Taylor Horton-Tucker at 5,900. Great matchup as well. At the small forward, Malik Beasley, man, 5,200. If you playing me tonight, you're going to see plenty of Lakers in my line. I'm going to let you know right now. Give me Malik Beasley, 5,200. Price a little high over here on FanDuel, but it's perfectly fine. He is going to shoot the rock. You hear me? Any shot that Anthony Davis is not taking, I think Malik Beasley is going to be number 2 scoring option today. I'm calling it right now. Malik Beasley is going to be the number 2 scoring option against these Memphis Grizzlies. So it's AD, whatever shot he wants, and then Malik Beasley right after chucking that thing. He going to shoot 10 to 12 3-pointers. He might get up 25 shots in this matchup, man. Give me Malik Beasley at 5,200. Just love to play, love the matchup. Power forward, staying with Anthony Davis, 11K, man. He's the thumbnail for a reason. I like him in this spot. I think he has a big game, man. I just don't need that tweet he headed to the locker room. But I'm heavy on AD tonight, man. And then rounding out that center, man, you know you can build monsters on FanDuel. Jokic, 12-2 is so much value. It's definitely a stars and scrubs night. It's gonna be. You can build whatever type of lineup you want to build tonight, man. The defining thing is how you leverage versus the field and how you get unique in your builds. But it's going to be plenty of ways you can go tonight. I like Nikola Jokic at 12-2 going against the Houston Rockets. Gravy matchup. And if Murray is out, it definitely gives him a boost, man. Give me Jokic. He's just tripling, doubling left and right, man. There you have it, just starting 5 for FanDuel. Nikola Jokic, Anthony Davis, Malik Beasley, Taylor Horton-Tucker, and Chris Dunn, all right? Remember, if you want to get access to the complete player pool, you know, the starting 5, and get in the Discord, help chop it up, talk through your lineups, man, hit the Patreon link down below, man. Y'all know that's going to do it for us here today. Chances make champions. Y'all green up. I'll catch y'all tomorrow, all right? Let's get it.